Well, hello there, my friends. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. So the last time we're here on the Let's Play, we formulated a plan to assassinate the great and powerful Louis. And unfortunately, nothing went as planned. Because obviously, can't kill the final villain of the story right at the start of the story. With that being stated, Oop, forgot to open up my YouTube chat. I apologize, my dear friendos. Let me go ahead and do that. If I can, get it to open. There we go. With that being said, Garrus is dead. We lost our good old Pop, master of the plans, and guy who was hopefully going to figure us all out. Unfortunately, yeah, bad things happened. So, with that being stated, we are now currently headed, we went back to the Honeybee Inn to formulate our next plan of attack, and recover from our wounds from putting Garrus down. Unfortunately, the necromancer brought him back to life. All the fun stuff. You know how it goes. Now, with that being stated and what is going on, we are currently rebooting up what we were doing, and getting back at it. As I do, and I will say at the start of every video, we are only using a baseline strategy guide that gives us just the basic explanation of what to do on what days. We are not using one to give us any information or any extra information whatsoever. The guide that I'm using literally states, follow the story. When the game first asks you to select a name, da-da-da. That baseline information. It tells us where the golden beetles are. Again, I don't even know what these things are used for, but I do know we should collect them because this is telling us it's a 100% guide. So we can see the true ending of the game. We are on day 611 at night. Things that have happened in our story is we collected the gold beetle number 3 and 4. Quest start, we talked to Moore and Academia, so we can do more of his stuff. We've unlocked the healing class and the Knight archetype, and got Gallica to rank 2 in our story. We are currently working towards the next day, and so let's go ahead and get it started. So we're going to slumber. Check the bed. The bed seems rather stiff, but I can still rest in it. Maybe it's time to call it a night. Yes. Alright, so we are going to rest. We are sent back to Academia.
Really? What exactly do you have against sleep?
Apparently I've been invited to Academia.
I saw it all unfold. An ally became a friend, and he awakened to your power. But his path was cut short. It is all too easy to forget the fragility of life, until the tragedy of its loss. Yet,
yeah?
I feel his efforts were not in vain. He never turned from his fears and worries, unflinching to the last.
Well, that's nice and all, but
Just as the lives of old heroes are passed down through their tales, so too will his heart. You have inherited the story of an unsung revolutionary and all its power.
dun dun dun. The mag used by Garrus has been inherited and returned. Oh, thank God!
Be warned. Such power rarely awakens without trials. Even should you overcome them, your virtues will be tested, time and time again. You must carry on, honing your archetypes and heart with painful sincerity. That is the first step towards changing the world. I have faith in you.
The hero incense. Archetype training. You may come across items that grow your archetype in various places. Similar to hero incense you receive from more. You can use them from the item menu. They grant experience directly to an archetype without having to battle.
Forgive me. There's one more important thing.
Yeah.
You can visit as long as you have the calm and time to open a book. But when threats lurk nearby, we may not always have the luxury of attention undivided. And danger is an inconvenience so often encountered, of course.
Of course.
As such. A smart-looking fellow, isn't he? There's a special magic igniter embedded in his collar, too. Much as I'd like to join you in person, I cannot. I can, however, send his consciousness in my place.
Huh.
If you see him in places of battle, do stop to pet him, won't you? You'll find him a most helpful companion. If you would survive the trials to come, think not only of the powers you know, but how they might be combined. Now, until we meet again.
I mean, that is fair.
What?
Something's amiss. Is the spell broken? Has the crystal underground been shattered? No, surely not. This quickly. The soldiers couldn't possibly.
No matter.
No matter. Trivial, all of it. More importantly. A rather complicated sealing spell. But I see it's working. Breaking it will only be a matter of time. So close to the hall of the royal scepter. The plan is near its fruition, and the calamity draws ever closer.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
No. Oh. Alright, 612.
Sorry.
I apologize that we've commandeered your home.
Think nothing of it.
Think nothing of it. This is my fight too. You're going after that man in the cathedral, aren't you? Yeah, surely before the day of calamity that he warned about. I don't know what he's plotting, but I want to nothing more than to foil it. We can't let tragedy that would rob this country of its fortune come to pass. Not only for the prince, but for Grius as well.
I'd say
At least one last matter. I am yet unused to the strange power. Once we take the field again, I would look for others for orders. Iska, you seem best suited for the task. That is the role you've been serving thus far, yes?
It'll be all right.
No objection here. He's certainly gotten me out of plenty of nasty situations. Alright. You up for that, McCall? Alright.
yeah.
May you lead us to victory.
True.
Suppose that would make you our captain. No! Leadership roles! A fitting title for the company's tactical authority, no? I guess, but it sounds so formal. I don't know if I could get used to being calling him. Damn. As for when we return to the cathedral, yours is the final say. But we'd be better served by prudence than haste. Right, let's make sure we're ready for this. Gallica, When it's time to go, give us the word.
Got it.
Yeah, got it. Stay calm. Everyone, you can do this.
Let's focus.
Quest start. Necromancer takedown. 10 days left. Deadline is by 6/21. Damn. A mission with a deadline has begun. Meet up with your allies at the Catacomb Entrance to challenge the Grand Cathedral. Failure to complete your mission by the deadline will result in a game over. You must defeat the Necromancer for the Day of Calamity. Mission with a deadline has begun. Oh, I don't... On a given day, you have time to do one thing in the day, another thing at night. Dungeon can only be visited during the day. You'll need the rest of that night. And you'll need the rest of that night. If you spend time in town during the day, the night is yours. On a look map, there are icons indicating where you can hone your royal virtues, people who have requests, and where your followers are. Raising your royal virtues can strengthen your bonds with your followers. It is a key to obtaining new archetypes. Use your free time wisely and strive to be the best version of yourself. If an action will consume time, the choice will be marked with a clock symbol. Keep this in mind so you can plan your activities accordingly.
Hey there.
Hey, you got a second? I was thinking, isn't Grand Triad just huge? All this running from end to end must be so tiring. So I was thinking, you've got His Highness's sword, right? Maybe you can do something cool with it. Here said the sword was forged with Magala. With a little magic, I think it could make it float. That's what the prince used to do, remember? So let's give it a try. Picture levitating it. Well, in safe areas like cities, press... Oh, okay.
We should go.
First thing we need to do is head to the Grand Cathedral.
What's happened?
No, the first thing we need to do is talk to Missouri Man in Sunshade Road. Well, hey, that's the Missouri Man. That is the first thing it's telling me to do. Oh, what should I do? I cannot buy the medicine that my sick daughter needs. Medicine? Is that expensive? Yes, it is. Or, to put it more accurately, it costs more than what the misery in the city is capable of earning. My daughter won't be long for this world. Can I get my hands on this medicine? My heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our mission is still top priority, but it shouldn't take up too much of our time to squeeze in a quick shopping trip and help them out.
You there?
What? Don't be ridiculous.